travel.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nothing like using your sniper rifle as a shotgun. Ow.
Go team.
Hey. Oh, come on.
Good one.
Reload!
Oh, I missed. Really? Fuck. Hello? Oh my god. Nonsense, man.
Did that assembler bot just explode on his own? Self-destruct? That was weird.
God, and I'm almost out of freaking ammo.
Interesting.
Why won't let me?
Oh, don't fall.
Okay, I'm at the gravity well.
Almost there. I'm just grabbing the last of the stuff that's outside around the entrance. Got the gravity well. Let's do this.
Here we go.
Okay, Remnant Vault. Let's get this place up and running.
Oh, right, this one has the hidden.
Remtech. Bet we can grab it on the way back.
I will add this map to your interface, Pathfinder.
Bigger things.
Well, we turned the power on.
You'll need to locate the console to activate the purification field, Pathfinder.
Good targeting. Think that's it. Good work.
Several interface connections converge here. I will highlight the ones you need.
Looks like there's a trick to this interface. Let's figure it out. Well, that gets us a step closer.
I don't know which ones I mean.
This console will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Before this place tries to kill us, you mean?
I really have to stop playing Division before this.
Oh yeah, because it throws
It
off
makes
your
this game
controls.
feel so slow.
Yeah. Well, it's just like when you play different Assassin's Creed games at the same time. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, this button is to shoot, now this button is to jump, and then this button is to do this.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like, why did they have to change the controls every single game?
Oh my gosh, when we were on our way to the pirate thing, I played my shanties from Black Flag
Yeah.
because why not?
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready to go.
I'm just finishing the looting.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Paranoid.
Mhm.
I want to make sure I got everything. I think I did, but let me see.
Yeah.
It's shortest vault, and yet I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'm ready.
Yeah, let me use these skill points while I can. Alright, here we go.
Alright.
Let's do it!
There we go.
Okay, get
I
ready to
forgot
run.
about this. I
Here
don't
it
know why I
comes!
did,
Go,
but I did.
You're not happy with us.
Oh boy. Oh my god. The look option is awful. No. Oh.
What are you guys shooting at? I'm gonna die.
It's closing in on us. Move!
Ah!
Just keep coming.
Oh, and I'm stupid. I forgot you have to grab the chest before you reset it. Oh, that
Protect! Grab it!
sucks.
No! Oh! Ow! Oh my god. I'm gonna flippin' die. I can't. Oh, hello? What? It won't let me use my weapons. Oh, are you serious?
Oh,
What the heck
what?
was that? Oh my gosh. What? I, I was trying to trigger the thing, but it wouldn't let me because the turret behind me kept shooting me. So I was trying to pull out my weapon so that I could try and destroy it or you know, whatever, and it just would not let me pull out my weapons, and I just kind of walked around until I died.
Wow.
That is incredibly
Activate the
frustrating.
purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Great. I'm gonna do that.
Before this place tries to kill us, you mean? Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go! They didn't like that.
Yeah, I just redid
So
it.
much better when they're on
So
our
it's
side.
just hanging out by the door until it opens, and then just running straight back,
Yeah,
grab the
that
chest,
gets less terrifying.
hop up,
Let's get out of here.
and hit the button.
Right.
Pathfinder Rider, are you there?
Come back
All
to
our instruments
Palau.
just recorded a surge. What happened?
Vault's back up. We did it.
That's a jest. It can't be. That's not a jest. The vault going through a reset would explain all the readings. I can't wait to hear all about this. Come back to Pilar. We've a lot to discuss.
That was fun.
Pathfinder, the organic life on Havarl has begun to stabilize. It appears the vault is performing biological repairs.
Imagine what we'll see here in a few years.
Well, hopefully what we will see in a few years is not crazy wild animals constantly trying to kill us.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm going to first go up to the sages.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find anything about my sister? Paula was right. They documented everything.
Your sister was moved across Havarl. This data drive should have the specifics.
Thank you. With all this information, I could see Amara again. But the thought of leaving frightens me. This is my home. If I leave, I abandon my duties. What if I never get to come home again?
As much as I want to say I cannot decide for you, the thing
Mm.
is, he's just sitting here worrying, and it's like,
Right.
it's never going to stop if you don't go.
Mm-hmm.
And it would kind of be good to be with family. As things fix themselves, it should be able to, yeah.
Everyone gets
Mhm.
scared. It passes. Amara's your sister.
And home is often a person, and not a place. I will swallow my fear. Thank you for this. For helping an old man.
Cool. It's done. That's all there.
Okay, and find the manifests.
An alien, able to use remnant.
Nothing's
Never thought I'd see such a thing.
No memories.
My aunt had a remnant artifact she learned to open and close. But it took her many, many years to
I
achieve
want to
it.
do a scan.
She was never
I'm
able to do
concerned.
it reliably. It took a great deal of concentration, and she couldn't explain how she was doing it.
Pathfinder Rider, you have done something remarkable here today.
Succeeded where Zorai failed.
Esmos? What are you doing down here?
Renewing old bonds. Talking to you was enlightening. I saw an alien working for us when we had given up. We have isolated ourselves for too long. Perhaps there is a balance we can find. We all need to find balance, I think.
Tavos. I wasn't expecting to see you, but I'm pleasantly surprised.
I've learned a lot in a short time. The Rokar want simple solutions, but nothing is ever simple or certain, is it? I wish those that were killed could have realized this. But after everything I've seen, I have to hope that they aren't lost forever.
This curious memory transfer.
Reincarnation.
Whatever it might be, I aim to devote resources to studying it. Maybe one day we'll find the truth buried deep within our superstitions.
Yeah, back here was just a lot of chests and...
What do your projections say? Is Havarl going to be safe?
We've already seen improvements. They're small, but statistically significant. In time, the planet will heal. There is some space here at Dar Pelev, and we'll need extra hands to monitor Havarl's situation. Will you extend an invitation to your people? We'd welcome anyone who can help.
I'll pass it along.
Then I'll leave you. I have some numbers to analyze. Can you believe it? For the first time in years, they excite me.
It's over here. I think the last one is in the building that's locked for Jaw's personal quests.
Maybe. Outside.
But you definitely do unlock it already, so I still don't understand how you could have touched everything and somehow.
I don't know.
Ah, shit. Oh, for the love of Pete.
Okay, well, we're done here for now. I'm gonna head back to the Tempest. Oh wait, no, I want to find... Let's see if I can find that secret loot. Just have to remember where I find it.
So not this.
Should be a console somewhere.
Yeah, I think it's in that building. So, can't do anything else about that.
I wonder what this does.
I found it. The secret loot. It starts if you're looking at the map.
What the hell? Why is there...
Why is there?
How did they get in the building?
How did who get in what
What
building?
some of the carry-ons.
Oh. Well, they usually will either be.
That's so weird.
They're usually. There's a lot of times where they're in buildings and stuff.
No. Like I jumped back to the fast travel in the
Oh.
buildings, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like literally there to trigger a fight.
Huh. Interesting. Anyways, I was saying with the hidden loot. If you're looking at the map, in between where the main living area is, next to the Tempest, and then the next station over, you see against the outer wall of the map, there's those two beam-looking things sticking out.
Yes.
So the larger one on the right, on the left-hand side of that, there's a cave, or like a little, like one of those, alpha animal things. Inside there should be a single row car standing there. That's where it starts. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
Jeez, I'm finding these things everywhere.
Interesting. Looks like we'll have to jump.
Seriously?
I think we can get over there.
shit.
Hey, I'm getting better at this.
What are you shit up there?
Good targeting.
I don't see any way to hop up there. How are we supposed to get up there again?
Did you trigger the
Yeah, I'm like at the that
that
tunnel
console?
between.
If you got the console,
Mm-hmm.
then there should be these little beams sticking out of the side of the pillar.
Yeah, I followed it all the way.
You hop up to the top and then hop up again. There should be another set.
Hop up again?
Yeah, so you go into the little hole, you get the one console, you use the scanner to follow the
Yes, I did that.
wire.
I'm all the way at the tunnel between the two sides that you cross the bridge, and then there's that tunnel you go through to get to the other.
Oh, right.
That
Yeah, I just
entryway is up above
yeah.
that.
I believe
I don't see any hop points.
I think it's on the other side. Where? Okay, hold on. I have to try and remember this.
Trying to see if there's another console to activate or something.
Yeah, I'm trying
Let's
to
see.
remember. I don't want to have to look it up. stuck here the last time I did it too.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think. Shoot, I only thought that maybe I had to use the gravity well to get over here. But there's a gravity well here. That doesn't make any sense.
One less to worry about.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna have to. Okay, I'm just gonna go back and check to make sure it's not the. Not using the gravity well. Yep, you gotta use a gravity well. When you
Which
activate the
one?
console. So
Whoa.
when you get to the first gravity well, it takes you diagonally across that
Mm-hmm.
half.
Right.
And then you activate the console in front of that one.
What do we have
And
here?
it changes that gravity well.
Oh.
So then you use that
Okay.
one to get across to
Gotcha.
the container. Ugh.
Doesn't show you that, but whatever.
I know, and I thought that it was thing, but still. Okay, I got it. Jeez. Okay, well, at least I got that. Fusion mod of adrenaline. Is that a mod for armor?
Respawned again? Hmm.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I've ever had this one before. Fusion mod of adrenaline. 100% on kill, recharge all active powers, minus 50% all power recharge speeds. Interesting.
Reaching Havarl. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
Alright.
Giles says Evra is waiting for your call, Pathfinder.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
It's gracious. All these little messages.
You should have seen it. Perfect drift.
You know we've got a finite set of tires, right?
Also limbs and lives.
Well, what's the point of having them then?
Pathfinder, you have pending vid calls.
I know.
Commander.
Pathfinder, Joel's been keeping me updated on your adventures, your good deeds on our behalf.
I meant them. I want you to know you can trust me.
You went out of your way to free that silent sting. A selfless act. But your true agenda is clear. To explore Aya's vault. Joel says you want to help find the Moshai. Why should I let you?
Didn't realize how distracting it would be to be talking to Ephra and having the pie jack behind him.
I'd like this to be the beginning of a strong relationship.
Keep your promises and little by little our bond might grow. We've managed to trace the Moshai to a special camp facility on Vold.
Why special?
These facilities are protected by a dynamic shield tech we haven't been able to crack. We're close, but its ability to adapt outstrips the speed of our current processors.
Pathfinder, adding my processor to their program would no doubt make the difference.
Ephra, I can help. Respectfully, this time you need my help.
Respectfully, the Angara don't need anything from you. We take care of our own.
And yet you haven't gone anywhere. You need something besides what you have.
With the processing power of my AI, I can guarantee the shield breach.
AI? Of course, that makes sense.
He's physically connected to me, so I need to... Well, I want to go.
It was risky to be honest about your AI. And honesty makes you different from the get.
I hope so.
You're welcome on the mission.
Thank you.
A team will meet you at our base on Vold. They'll take you to the Get facility. Stay strong and clear. Goodbye.
Giles said he wanted to see you.
Let's see. Let's go talk to everybody.
One hell of a trip this is turning out to be. Hostiles, ruined worlds, no home in sight. Everyone's getting toasty. There was a 2-hour argument yesterday and no one even knew how it started.
That's not good.
Luckily, I have the perfect way for people to unwind. Movie night.
Taking a breather for a good movie? I could get behind that.
Best part is, it doesn't need to be good. Still get mileage out of the bad ones. It's worth it to jumpstart everyone's pioneer spirit and all that. The Tempest database is pretty dry. Could you download a movie library from Nexus Ops to see what I've got to work with?
5 time.
Thanks. Everyone will appreciate it.
Afra's trust. No easy feat.
I still don't think he likes me.
That's just his way. You should be more worried about the Rokar.
Ephra made it seem like you had experience with them.
I know their leader, Aksul. We studied together under the Moshai. But unlike me, he was a good student. The best, actually.
Then he knows about Remnant?
He did. It's a long story.
Give me the short version.
Aksul was captured by the Ket. He spent a year in a forced labor camp before he managed to escape.
I can't imagine what he must have gone through.
He has scars that would give you an idea. When Aksul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant, or anything, except destroying the Ket.
Why not join the Resistance?
Aksul's not the type to follow orders. And I think he was bitter we weren't able to rescue him.
So he formed the Rokar.
We didn't give them much thought. But since your people arrived, his cause has grown.
More of a reason to set things straight before they get out of hand.
I don't think Aksul will listen to you. He'll make you want to kill him.
I have to try.
If Helios is to be your home, I guess you'll have to deal with the Rokar one way or another. There's a recluse on Havarl who escaped with Aksul from the Ket. Her name is Thordir. She might know how to contact him. I'll send you the nav point.
Did you hear the news from Eos? Asari refugees showed up at the outpost. Only a few, but that's better than none. Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is.
We'll head to Eos and see what she knows.
Good. Rumor says Sarissa Theris was on the Asari Ark. Exactly who we need.
Who's she?
Probably the best commando strategist alive. Her biotic shields saved hundreds at the Battle of Kirkus. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already.
Well, someone's a fan.
No, I just like... Look, we need someone with her experience, that's all.
I'll take someone with that much experience. Another reason to find the Ark.
When you're ready to look, we can catch Hidaria at Prodromos. Wouldn't mind tagging along.
I love that Cora says she wants to tag along, but like, you're gonna go there whether you're with me or not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do I have one? the strike teams.
Again. A link.
Hold on, Suvi. I'll get to you in a minute. Nice. I got a Carnifex 3 pistol from the strike teams. That saves me a lot of work. I have no sniper rifle mods. That is really odd. Got a million for my assault rifle, though.
Let's see, move away. Okay, press 2.
Done. Thank you, Suvi.
Someday I'll find out why you're always strapped for credits.
Oh no, I have to buy. Let's see. I can make another Black Widow. I am not going to spend a mod slot on this, though. Because I don't have mods to put on it, so that would be a waste. Where is my... Really? Okay. Let's go ahead and go through. I don't like using the mods that give you a minus at the same time as a plus. Dang, why do I have so many helmets? Whoa, I'm gonna gain over 10,000 credits from just salvaging stuff that I got from Havarl. Holy cow. Oh no. Well, that's a bummer. Well, I can't do much of anything, so that sucks.
Bridges 4, engine rooms active, medbay starboard. Smart stuff up front, powers in back. You again. Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin? You're off the hook, PB. Good luck with your project. Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
Ah, there you are. Gotcha.
Do I need to get Lexi to do a psych review?
Maybe. People have been telling me I'm crazy my whole life. Just dealing with some scourge issues. That Archon fella tried to warn you not to joyride into it, but you were just la la la. It was an act first, think later move. I respect it. Well, more like I resemble it. Hey, you play poker?
Come again?
Poker. Card game with bluffing, betting. It's an age-old measuring stick of a person's character, fortitude, guts. Used to think maybe it was my calling. Turns out I'm just good at it. Never lost, heads up. We should play sometime.
Willing to put your streak on the line?
Huh. I'll risk it. Next time we port up and you're in the mood, I'm always in the mood.
Act first, think later. We're in the middle of a dangerous situation. It was thinking now, acting now. Williams upstairs. Vetra is in the crew. Yes, she is.
Your take on the Angara, old man?
Strong, honorable survivors. Been a while since I encountered a new friendly species. Last time was the humans.
Oh yeah. You lived through first contact with them, didn't you?
If I recall, my exact words were, "They're bold for being so squishy. Do they know they're mostly water?"
Harsh. Don't let Ryder hear you.
I'm right here. And how did Drac know that humans were mostly made of water?
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for cash ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
You think someone might try to hurt Kesh?
More like she airlocks Spender. Or he tries to stab her in the back, and then she airlocks him. Tan wouldn't listen to me when I told him Spender had a part in the mutiny. I had no proof.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station without Spender messing things up. Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
Terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles. We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
If we knew what it was all about, it wouldn't be an adventure. It would just be moving, and everyone hates moving. Just the packing alone. Bleh.
Point taken. I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
The plan's the same. We find a home. Whatever that takes.
Keep that drive. Makes me believe we can make it. I mean, we have to make it. The alternative is not even worth thinking about.
You were on the Nexus when the revolt happened?
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are wastelands and a death cloud, they riot. Some wanted to go home, some demanded answers, and a couple just wanted to stir shit up.
And you?
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over? Thing about conning people, you always know something they don't, and that's why the con works. And if I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
You talked about your back channels. What did you mean?
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who, and what they're willing to take in exchange.
It can't be that simple.
Oh, but it is. Most things are simple once you know the trick to them.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
I saw pictures of the vault. Astounding how big it is. And how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger? What's all that space for?
What's all that space for? Parties.
With what it has to do, it could go thousands of miles below the surface of the planet. Or completely span it. An underground network. Just a thought, of course. I wouldn't even know where to start hypothesizing how it all works. The remnant builders, whoever, whatever they were, accomplished something far beyond us. I should get back to things. Sounds good?
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny. A few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
The Nexus has become a haven, yes, and it could use a lake.
Everyone's really working to get the Nexus on its feet.
Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
The Angara live with it, and so can we.
And if every one of our colonists was an ace pilot, I wouldn't be worried. If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
Okay. That is done besides going back on the planet for things. Which we'll come back to later. Okay, I think I'm gonna go to Nexus to get some upgrades on stuff before going to Vold.
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
Especially because I'm just shocked I don't have any sniper rifle mods, and that's driving me nuts.
Really? None? The
None?
hell? I have
Absolutely
some of everything, literally selling mods
nope. I've got
and pistols since I don't use them.
none. Absolutely none.
Watch your tone. You saw what happened to the Krogan.
But we need this equipment.
Well, you're not getting it. Stop making frivolous requests.
It's not a frivolous request. Properly functioning air filters are at...
Frivolous. You'll just have to make do.
We can't fix the station breathing bad air.
Your incompetence isn't my problem. Just do your job.
Jeez. Spender is just terrible.
What do you want?
Sounds like you're having a rough day.
You saw that, huh? Oh, I'm sorry I snapped at you. The way Spender treats me? Everyone, I'm so angry. I don't understand how he's in any position of authority.
He was pretty abusive towards you. Is that normal?
Yes, he's horrible. Working with him is a total nightmare. Just last week, he tried to redirect some of the supplies we need to keep the stasis pods going.
Why?
I have no idea. But if Kesh hadn't stepped in and threatened to airlock him, it would have been a disaster. He's always like that. Making bad decisions, driving the Krogan away, treating people like scum when no one's watching.
Maybe there's something I can do.
A man like that's bound to have some dirt. I wish Tan and Addison could see it. Things have gotten so bad that Kesh had to literally kick him out of engineering.
How literal we talking here?
Boot to ass. Oh, it was glorious. We need him gone, but as incompetent as Spender is at his job, he's insanely good at keeping it. Kesh can tell you more.
We invite you to visit our merchants in the Nexus Commons area.
Filed a complaint with Tan. That'll show him.
I don't know. Tan's pretty busy. I'd have left it alone.
Good morning.
Oh, hello,
Or is it
Pathfinder.
Oh, hello, Pathfinder. Augments. There we go. Sniper rifle damage. Receiver. And that's all I'm gonna get. Cool. No. Dang. Let's see. 2 mod slots. Agility mod, let's go.
So how'd things go?
The materials you found were perfect. If you got more, we'll take it all.
I need to keep some on reserve for engineering repairs, but I can have another batch sent your way for sure.
Pathfinder Scout armor. What is that? Damage weapons and power. Ooh. Try that. Okay. I'm gonna go through the protesters.
Seems quiet for now.
Free our
Look,
families!
Jonesy.
I know. This isn't what I signed up for either.
Our Nexus, our lives!
Hey, what's going on?
That's your new galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while your kids stay frozen.
And it's all thanks to your Pathfinder. Excuse me? We've waited months for our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost.
But since you think research is so important, military personnel got bumped down the list. Like my clan brothers.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
I founded the outpost. I didn't decide who would stay in stasis.
You don't care that you've torn families apart?
That's not what I said.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
I authorize whole colony blocks or a few emergency revivals. I can't wake dozens of random people.
We don't care whose finger pushes the button. If you can't, our leaders can. And if you tell them, they will.
Okay, I'll talk to the leadership about what we can do.
14 months of promises. It's time for some results.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her.
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there. Maybe he'll take us seriously.
Make them hear. Make them know. Make them leave
No new
or
orders.
make them go.
Keep the safeties on, I guess.
Our Nexus, our lives.
Free our families. Tell our leaders. Wake the sleepers.
People are doing what on it?
That's your flag, everyone. That's for Drogo.
Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the bar. Lay it on me. So, folks try and help and all, but we have a limited pool of ingredients. Keep an eye out for anything interesting we could use for new drinks, and we'll let you test them for free.
Right. I get a feeling the testing will be interesting.
Don't worry. Dutch may complain a lot, but he's loving it. And he's the best chemist I know. You're in good hands.
It's also kind of funny that this guy is the first other Krogan you see on the Nexus.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking like he's been there a while, so it's like, you didn't leave with the rest of the Krogan.
Fallout from the recent uprising as security tightens across all sectors on the Nexus. Director Tan stresses that it's, quote, for your safety. This is HNS.
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics. Security is investigating. Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area. Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
Trying to boost our morale. A broken arm doesn't lie. Doc says that because of textbook case of injury biology.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
Fix it. I'll handle any fallout. Ryder, we exiled the prisoner Nilkin. Tough decision based on what you uncovered on Eos. His wife, Mariette, insisted on going with him.
It's hard to let go of someone you love.
So it seems. It'll be a tough life out there for her. For them.
I need to talk to you about stasis revival and those protesters in hydroponics.
I see. Maybe I should get the others for this.
Protesters have seized hydroponics.
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost on Eos disrupted the schedule. They're scattered across colony blocks. Dozens of people. The protesters want this fixed today.
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
We only just got on our feet, plus it messes up the schedule again. What do you suggest?
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe and get those protesters out of hydroponics. They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
My gosh. Tan is more worried about a revolt than just thinking, like, they're gonna revolt whether or not their families are free. It's more of a matter of how do we convince them that releasing their families is just gonna make things harder and harder anyway. And it's like...
What would you do with the protesters?
I'd send in a squad and march them out. At gunpoint if we must. If they resist, a few might land in medbay, but it's better than losing hydroponics. Or the Nexus.
We have to look at the bigger picture. Get them out of there.
Kandros?
I'll send in a team, but it might go smoother if Ryder's there.
A good idea. Sometimes we have to give bad news. That's a Pathfinder's duty, too.
Oh yeah, sure. Put everything on me, Dan, because you're
Apex team leaders reporting back.
coward.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour. You're listening to HNS, your source for news in
Pathfinder, thanks for helping Raj and Zara find Atkins. He's not getting out of lockup for a while. Dell told me you saw her arguing with Spender. Pyjack's doing his best to throttle my department.
How's he getting away with that?
Spender doesn't know the first thing about engineering, but he knows how to play people. More importantly, he still talks to the exiles. I'm sure of it. I just can't prove it without your help.
This needs to be investigated.
I'm glad someone thinks so. Talk to Kandros. He likely has security footage, some kind of evidence. But you'll have to convince him to authorize release.
Nothing more for now.
Try not to die out there.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
No, it isn't what we wanted, but what choice do we have? How the hell did I know?
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute?
Whoa, Carrie, calm down.
Hi. The documentary's going great. Your comments really got people talking. By the way, Tan called us in for a talk about staying on message.
Is everything okay?
Oh, fine. And much less interesting than what you've been up to. Scientists are excited about your new outpost, though there are questions about how prodromos can survive where Sites 1 and 2 failed.
My team and I surveyed EOS thoroughly and even stopped the storms. The rest is up to the outpost, but the old threats are gone.
Hopefully they can handle any new ones. Facing those risks must be stressful. How do you relax between missions?
My crew and I take downtime together. We're a team.
This is history too, these little moments between. Shots of this remnant tech, some narration, that completes an episode. Thanks for stopping.
Thanks for stopping by.
But footage of that remnant bolt. Hello, Pathfinder.
As sleepers wake from stasis, the initiative usually requires blood.
Yeah, I'm heading back to Kandros.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
Thanks for understanding. About the outpost and the protesters.
You don't strike me as the political type.
I'm not. Just pro keeping everyone alive. Maybe those protesters will eventually understand too. It's done. I don't want to think about it. Need something else?
I was told I should talk to you about the mutiny.
I wasn't on the Nexus when it happened. I started reading up on it, but you know how things get around here.
Do you know where Spender was during that time?
Why Spender? Wait, You think he might have had something to do with the mutiny?
Maybe. Just trying to sort things out.
You know, the logs I did look through showed a few discrepancies. I meant to dig deeper. If you're investigating, how about I give you access to the security vid archives?
Thank you.
Anything else?
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
Huh. This file won't play. Sam, can you boost the quality?
Processing. Playback initiated.
Wait. Is he handing something over to one of the mutineers?
Take this back. It'll help the armory. Don't.
I am sorry, Pathfinder. This backup file is corrupted. The audio tracks are heavily degraded. Someone may have deleted the original, and this version was restored during a system-wide reset.
Sounds like a cover-up to me.
I concur. While I cannot restore any more audio, the location appears to be Kadara.
How do you figure?
In common parlance, lip reading. I do not recognize the location from any current data. It appears mountainous and populated. We will need to find the planet before I can confirm. I will contact you via my node.
My nude.
Let's go confront Spender.
Why we would confront Spender now? We don't have much to really say anything. The fact that it's
I mean, it's not like you do anything when you have all.
Oh wait.
The mutiny went as well as you did. Ryder, is it? William Spender. Apologies if we met before. I meet a lot of people running colonial affairs.
Running Colonial Affairs? I thought you were the assistant director.
That's right. Assistant to Addison. So we know who does all the real work.
There's evidence tying you to some pretty shady things, Spender. I saw the footage. You were handing something off.
What footage? From Gavorkum? Routine business meeting. Whoever you're talking to clearly has an axe to grind. And frankly, a Pathfinder shouldn't be wasting time on a witch hunt. You'd be wise to let this be.
Are you threatening me, Spender?
An expedition to Eos, the Pythia system, has discovered a mysterious facility. You're listening to HNS, your source for news in Helios, an independent arm of the Andromeda Initiative.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
This memory is from when your parents returned to Earth, after your mother was diagnosed with her disease.
It's simple. We take Sam.
Who?
I named the AI, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Sam. We use your research and interface Sam with an implant.
My work on biotic implants was yielding results, but this... I don't know.
What did the doctor say?
Alec,
What did he say?
it's getting worse.
There's your answer. This will work. Sam can fix you.
Alec, I'm not some war you have to win. You're not an N7 anymore.
That doesn't mean we...
They kicked you out of the Alliance for this.
We're talking about your life.
Alec, did you ever consider that maybe it's my time to go? I'm human. We die. It happens.
Ellen, please. Losing you is not an option. The kids aren't gonna lose their mother. God knows they never had a father.
Then give them one.
They just asked for a refund.
So can this Sam talk yet?
Hello, Ellen. Why did the tree go to the dentist? To get a root canal.
Humor algorithms. I can't seem to get the hang of it.
Or maybe it's the guy teaching them?
Wow.
That felt so real. Mom was right there, alive.
It was the first time I met Ellen. My education on human mortality began that day. Your mother seemed prepared to die.
Mom was practical. Living in denial wasn't going to solve anything.
Yet Alec didn't see it that way. He persisted.
Logic goes out the window when your wife is dying.
I'm beginning to understand where your father's resolve came from. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. Do you know anything more about Scott's condition?
I monitor Dr. Carlisle's reports. He is providing Scott with the very best care possible. I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done at this time.
What more can you tell me about my implant?
The implant itself provides me with direct access to your senses. I can see, hear, and experience the same stimuli you do while in the field. This raw data enables me to provide real-time feedback and analysis of the situation.
Then Dad added the secret sauce.
He removed the restrictions on my access to Pathfinder physiology.
Uh-huh. Just promise you won't fry my brain or anything?
Trust is an important concept in any relationship. Alec taught me that. I will not fry your brain. It would end badly for both of us.
Me more than you. That's all for now.
Of course.
Available in Dad's office.
Your father's personal logs.
Yes.
Give me that, Alec. We've heard enough of you talking. Right. So, here's the irony. My research on biotic implants and ESO caused this stupid disease. But maybe it'll save me, too.
No maybe about it.
Hey, this is my secret log. Anyway, the right type of implant, joined with the right type of AI, could actually bolster human physiology. Even as the disease is trying to kill me, the implant and Sam are counteracting it, keeping things balanced. Result? I get to hang around a little longer. Maybe collect on all those anniversary dinners this guy owes me.
If Ellen said that the implant was working, they don't think they ever really state how, you know, all of a sudden she's, okay, well, she's sick now. Like, it seems kind of a jump that is a little strange.
As a Quarian and historian, how do you view your people's reaction to the Geth?
Well, we banned artificial intelligence, which was understandable, but that was taking a hammer to a rather delicate nail.
Which was what?
The very thing that sparked the revolt. The first Geth who asked us, Creator, does this unit have a soul? But how could it have a soul?
Oh, Legion.
Geth had no meaningful perceptions of the world or diversity of experiences we take for granted. Worse, the Geth saw us as the creator. The revolt was inevitable. We were their superiors, and they resented it.
Ryder, Barlevon says you're looking for me. It's not every day an XN7 looks for the Shadow Broker. Anything can be had, provided you can pay. Especially when the tech involves artificial intelligence. The
Council will have specters all over my ass if they catch wind of this. Translation, I'll get you the code you want, but the price just doubled. If you try to renege, I've got people. People with guns.
Who do you think the shadow broker was?
I don't know. I'm not at that yet.
Okay. Well, when you get there, we definitely have to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Species are at odds as talks break down over a unified curriculum for initiative kids. The Asari say they'll wait it out until demands are met. This is HNS.
Just stand down, ma'am.
Or you'll shoot me. Good luck explaining that to my grandchildren.
What happened?
She was about to disconnect the water hoses, threaten all the plants.
They're saying the leaders won't wake our families. Well, this is how far we're willing to go. Their move.
I know this is hard, but for the good of the Nexus, we need you to be patient.
We've already waited. How old will I be by the time Mom's out of stasis?
Take it easy, kid. The Pathfinder's got a point.
I'll go off station if I have to. I'll find anyone who'll actually do something.
You want your mom to wake up and find you exiled? Or dead?
Reese, don't. Anything's better than that. Even the longest wait of our lives.
When our families hear about this...
They'll probably agree with the Pathfinder. You're done here. Come on.
Fallout from the recent uprising.
We can't work these hours.
I don't care what you say, we have to.
Pathfinder?
We invite you to visit our targets on the Nexus Commons area.
Again, when we're talking about when Andromeda set off.
What do you mean we mean like the initiative?
I'm sorry, yeah, when the initiative set off by the Andromeda. I think where these recordings are taking place time-wise, it would have to be
Pathfinder, you have new email.
It can't be Liara.
That's
I
what,
think
yeah,
that by the time Liara would have taken over, an initiative would have already been. Because most of these are him talking about Sam starting and the use of it. So I think it's still too early for it to be close to actual takeoff.
Yeah. Right. That's what I thought. But for a second, when they said, I have people with guns, I was like, well, that's kind of a weird thing to say. And then I thought, well,
Yeah.
maybe that could have been Liara because it's a little awkward, but. But yeah, and then I was thinking about it. I was like, maybe not. I did not. I need to go do that.
Jar much? Oh yeah. Traded swear words.
Really? That's what you asked him about?
A completely different tech base, and you start there. You want to talk shop? Talk shop. I want to know it.
Gil is in the wrong spot. He's standing near Liam, but he's leaning on an invisible counter. Oh gosh, that's so funny.
I got a copy of the Nexus's movie library.
Thanks. I'll look through it. It's probably all agricultural learning vids, but there might be something good. I'll keep you posted.
Alright, let's do... Advanced life support. Improve boost. Yes, please. Lots of copper and stuff. Okay.
How long does it take to learn piloting?
Now I'm gonna go search the systems around Bold.
I remember I already did that. Did anything online first time?
Sometimes I forget how small we are. looks mostly unexplored.
It was charted. Once. Then the scourge happened. What's old is new.
Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Getting a scan. I'm picking up something. Probes launched. Getting a scan. I'm picking up something.
Okay. Since you still got scan stuff, I'm gonna go get it early look.
Probe away. Satellite detected.
Mineral wealth from this system once fed industry on Vold, and well beyond.
One day that might be true again. Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Got a reading from the asteroid belt. I'm picking up something. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Anomaly detected. Probe away. Detecting what's left of a ship. Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Getting a scan.
Okay, bundle up, people.
I'll stay on my nice warm ship.